Speaks is a YouTube channel that goes live every Thursday at 9:30 p.m. with hot topics and social commentary. Come join the Light of the Leo, Mr. T.D. McCullum, and our good friend Mike, Mr. Real 121, for fun and JoJo's unique spin on today's top stories. Go to YouTube, subscribe, like, share, and comment. Do you enjoy smooth jazz saxophone? T.D. McCullum has 2 singles available with more to come. The first is an original song called Groove With Me, featuring the classic sounds of Washington, D.C. go-go and his smooth jazz saxophone. The second is called Drunk on Love, a smooth jazz saxophone cover of Rihanna's Drunk on Love from her 2011 Talk That Talk album. Both are available on all major streaming platforms like Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, YouTube Music, and more. Add them to your favorite library and playlist today. And follow Tyrone on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at Mr. T.D. McCullum for your music and bookings. If you are struggling to figure out who you are and where you're heading, but need a little light to bring you back on track, subscribe to the Light of the Leo for some healing and real conversation. Here is where you will find encouragement and the reminder that you are not alone. Continue your journey to freely be yourself at all times with the Light of the Leo. She goes live Mondays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with her co-host, accountability partner, and little bro, JoJo Speaks. Join Faithful Warrior Ministries for our family and friends Saturday morning prayer. Every Saturday morning at 10-ish a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have a great time catching up, sharing testimonies, and having transparent, real conversations about life. We encourage each other and show how we can fit God into each equation of our lives. Enjoy a devotional reading and family prayer. You have a prayer family with Faithful Warrior Ministries. Subscribe on YouTube at Faithful Warrior Ministries, and on Facebook, like us at Faithful Warrior Men. That's M-I-N as in Ministries. Join Pastor Lorenzo Evans and Living in Grace Ministries. The messages are not social media driven. They teach what's true and not what's popular. Living in Grace Ministries goes live every Saturday morning at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be sure to subscribe on YouTube to Living in Grace Ministries and click on the notification bell. Pastor Lorenzo also has It Takes a Village podcast on the first and third Saturday of each month, pushing to bring back the village concept. We are more powerful when we are united. Together we stand, and division is not an option. Subscribe to the Juice Radio and Talk Show for a unique way of looking at today's issues with an amazing and opinionated cast of co-hosts. We have our Money Monday financial series. It is a lunch and learn program at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time on Mondays. Also on Monday, we have our reality series and hot topics at 7 p.m. Wednesdays, we have Bible study at 7:30 p.m. Thursdays, we have church news at 7:30 p.m. We also offer motivational moments, happy marriage lifestyle, news from a godly perspective, movie reviews, as well as our Single Moms Club, Let's Talk Ex-Millennials, and of course our Cooking with Clovis. All of that is coming here. Join us, the Juice Radio and Talk Show. Hello, hello, hello. Y'all can't see me at the moment, but y'all will in just a... Oh, there she go. Hey! It is I am Jennifer. I am the Light of the Leo. So happy to have you here with me on today. Today, we're just going to sit and talk and chill with each other and enjoy each other's presence. At the moment, I ain't had nothing in particular to talk about, but for some reason, we always have so much fun. So I want to get that going here. So let's get started. Where's my thing? Lord have mercy. Yes. I like how I start off the show by myself. I do like that. That's just me.
Nice. I mean, it shows that it's your show. Message.
I love it. I love it. I love it. And as I continue to say I love it, I'm over here thinking about Rihanna. Oh gosh, the song is called Cockiness.
Oh, yes, absolutely. I was about to say, I love it. Oh, I love it. Yes, there we go. That's it.
Okay.
Do you like that song or Birthday Cake better? because they're both along the same lines in a way.
I think I like Cockiness better.
I like Birthday Cake better.
Why?
It encourages me quicker. It gets me quicker to the dance floor. Um, I love the fact that I can tell that the Dream produced it. Um,
Mm.
and I love how it started off as kind of like an interlude,
Yeah.
and then it
And then
turned
it
into
turned
a
to a
remix with Chris
mm-hmm.
Brown, and the whole story of that song is just magic to me.
Okay,
And I was
that's
like,
kind of low.
I was the biggest fan of Rihanna and Chris Brown in 2009. So when that whole thing happened, I was devastated. And so when they came out with this remix, I was so overjoyed to have them both on the same track. Wasn't sure, what their relationship looked like, but I just love that song.
To be honest, I think they had a little bit of fun, and then reality hit. That's what I believe.
Yeah, of course. I
And
think they both.
not like a literal hit. I mean, like reality.
Right, yeah. I think they both matured and realized that they weren't right for each other. And, that's okay. And, they
And
both
that's a
moved
beautiful
on.
thing. They got
Yes.
something that a lot of people in relationships never get, which is um that what's it called? Is it clarity? Is it resolution? Is it
Reciprocity.
not reciprocity? What's the word? Closure.
Okay.
Like they gave it another chance and said, yeah, no.
Right.
Because you gotta think about it, they went through their issue. If they weren't big stars at the time, they
Hmm.
would have been able to go through that by themselves and they would have been able to exercise and see like, should we be together? Was this just a one-time accident? Should we work on this? But they had the opportunity to try again,
I feel like
in
because
my
they
opinion.
I feel like because they spent so much time apart initially, I know that, P. Diddy, had them at his house in Miami and, all that good stuff. But because from the outside looking in, it seemed like they were separated, and they weren't really communicating. To me, I feel like that's what kind of ruined their thing. But of course, I'm not there in a relationship, so I don't
Yeah. Whatever. Anyway, Aaron says, thanks everyone for coming. Please like and share and comment and subscribe. Go ahead and subscribe. Hold on. I think I'm at 61 subscribers thus far. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel at The Light of the Leo on YouTube.
Jennifer, I just thought of a topic that might work.
Okay.
Because we sort of kind of discussed it in the Juice Radio and Talk Show reality show.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do we say to those who can't take their own advice when they know better, when they know the right answers, when they know what the right thing is to do? They just do not do it. But they can tell somebody else what the right thing is to do, but they can't seem to
Hold
do it
on to that. That
themselves.
sounds awesome. I'm going to go on now. Oh my goodness. Whew, I'm gonna sleep good on tonight.
Mm.
Anywho, Aaron says, huge announcement. New music by our favorite Mr. TD McCullum available Friday, July the 28th. Pre-order available July 21st. Yes.
Hey,
He did an amazing cover of Get Lifted. You know
John
what?
Legend.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I have background singing credits on this one.
I cannot wait to hear that. That's going to be everything.
And I think I'll just say the song sounds really awesome, especially the end. He really kind of goes off. I really enjoyed recording it. This was like the easiest song that we recorded out of the four songs, I think,
I just
that
have a
we
random question.
recorded.
I just have a random question for you that I know you'll have a great answer to. What were your thoughts of John Legend's debut album?
Um, I was happy with it, and I'll tell you why.
Hmm.
Um, in that time, and shoot, all time, I only wanted to go for people that wrote their own music, that
Hmm.
talented at the piano. So that's why I bought uh people like Erykah Badu, Alicia Keys, people that are writing for themselves. And
Right.
I always found that I've enjoyed music that comes from, somebody and that knows who they are in music.
Hmm.
Not exactly all the pop stars and stuff, so I have a plenty of fun with their music. I'd rather go towards people that wrote themselves. And When I Used to Love You is leading single. I really love that song. I was singing that song like I had a man usually.
Yes.
Yeah, but yeah, I really enjoyed it and it lifted. The way that Tyrone did it, he kind of arranged it as if it were like a live
Oh, okay.
performance, and it certainly sounds different. And I'm really excited about it.
With the saxophone in there, it always gives it a live feel. Because you typically
Absolutely.
don't hear saxophones on a track. You typically don't hear live instrumentation on a track, unless you're, working with someone like Richard Harrison or, someone of that nature. But,
Mhm.
it is what it is. But I love to hear that saxophone.
Absolutely. Thank you, Erin, for letting everybody know about what is to come. Regina is here. Hello. Thank you
Hey,
so much
Regina.
for being here. She says, "Hey, y'all." Um, Erin says, "How the Juice Radio and Talk Show, Regina, number one boo." Ooh, Erin, Lord, so many wounds. uh, the Juice Radio and Talk Show says, "Hi, Erin, from boo number one." Here we go. Latoya says, "Hey fam, hey Latoya."
Hey.
Erin also says hello. Oh Jesus, she said hello, boo number three. Ay. Okay, moving forward. Oof. Regina also says, "Hey, boo number three," and climbing up close to 2.5. Hmm. Jonathan, I think it's smart to take those positions. Continue to take that position.
Absolutely.
Yes. Erin says, "Hi, Latoya, number one sweetheart." Um, Regina says, "Okay, Latoya, don't leave. We will place you in second position until Tammy returns." Tammy was actually here on Friday. On
Last Friday.
Friday, we were together. Tammy was certainly here, and she gave her sage wisdom. Lord, when that woman gets some time to talk, Lord have mercy, she be talking.
Okay, watch out.
Watch out. Okay. I can feel myself at the church now. Watch out.
Yes, watch out. Watch
Watch
out.
out.
What? And you know what the interesting thing is? We had gone for like 15 years with no reaction to anything that Pastor said. But once that
Come on.
beautiful, amazing older woman
Grown.
sat on that second row
Oh,
and
yes.
gave us the church that we have been missing.
Watch
Girl,
out.
watch out.
Oh, bless God. We can hold on to a moment, Jonathan.
Yes, we can. I mean, we don't forget. Like,
Man, God bless
memories.
her.
Yes, memories. God bless her.
Memories. Latoya says, "Erin, nope, not working, arms folded." Oh, that's cute. Latoya says, "Ain't nobody seat filler."
I heard that.
Okay. Regina says, "Not arms folded. Unfold those." Oh Lord. Unfold those arms, sis. Uh Wait, sis gave you the wifey role number 2. I don't remember that. Now see, this is Regina should have been here the whole time because not only I, but Erin was able to clarify the whole standing. But we can get into that eventually. Latoya says, "Jonathan, Leroy Bruce Lee better make this right."
Bruce Lee. I love that.
You can call you Leroy too. Oh, I love it. Regina says Jennifer is so funny. Whatever she says. Thanks. I appreciate it. And the Jew says, "Yes, Tyrone." And Tyrone says, "Psst, Latoya, scoot over and pass me them Mike and Ikes." Lord, y'all always trying to be in the back eating somebody candy.
Okay.
Aaron says, "Hi, TD McCullum. So excited about your new music." He said, "Thanks, Aaron." And Regina laughed at Latoya. Regina says, "Tyrone, stop eating while chatting." Latoya says, Tyrone, shoot, bumper Mike and Ike. I had to stop and get some Big Chew. Broski, your sister stressed.
Oh,
Lord. Um, Regina says, Tyrone, please give Latoya a wrench on the juice. Thank you. Okay, yeah, he'll take care of that. Um, what's his name? Tyrone. That's my husband.
yeah, you
He
got it right the
said,
first time. Yes, yes. Don't second guess yourself, girl.
okay.
Not this
Ty-
time, at least.
Not this time. Tyrone says, but I got oxtail in my lunch bag. The juice. Lord have mercy. Dominique's here.
Hey,
Mr.
Dominique.
Yogi Carter himself. He says, my love muffins.
Yes, I love that.
I
Come on,
love you,
B. Scott.
Dominique. Gosh, I remember B. Scott was our world.
Okay, you
We
remember
ain't
the
had,
pawpaw? Ow, yes,
it
yes.
was like the simplest, most regular dance. It is,
Was
man,
just magnified by his presence. Like,
absolutely. Excuse me,
magnified.
it's her now, isn't it?
I don't know. Well,
I think.
that's a lot to get into because I really don't know the specifics because the lawsuit said one thing. However, I never heard B. Scott say the other thing. So I don't know. I really don't know.
But B. Scott is certainly very much so successful. Praise God
Absolutely.
for
Okay,
them.
multimedia maven, I think is her
Been
title
and been saying that since day one and became
since day
that.
one. Okay.
Regina says, Oxtails, Tyrone, scoot over. I'm coming to sit next to you. I want some oxtail. Latoya says, please refer to previous lives. We're not, wait, hold on. She's wifey number 2. Oh, she meant to say wives. Where not only did I state I'm wifey number 2, but Regina and Jonathan did as well. She wants us to go back to previous lives. Okay, I don't have that much patience. Uh, Aaron says Latoya, the juice, and uh, Latoya and Regina is making you an usher too. Okay, yeah. Now you can help me clean up the mess you leave.
Right.
Regina says, right, Aaron. And Aaron said hello to Dominique. And Latoya says, how am I going to get bumped from being first lady number 2 to an usher? Wow, the
Oh,
blasphemy.
wow. I didn't even think of that. Oh, Lord.
I wasn't even thinking that space, but
From the front row to the back door. Oh,
Aaron says, Latoya says, I'm an usher. We just have more in common. Tyrone over there laughing now at this point. I can hear him laugh around the corner. Tyrone says, Latoya, Regina sounds like oh, this sounds like an entanglement. Lord, have mercy. Let us talk. So, Jonathan, you had an amazing thought process thinking about people that can't take their own advice.
mhm.
And I actually have a great answer for that. It's unfortunate, but sometimes when you are the inside looking out, unfortunately, you have a lot more blinders than
Right.
if you were on the outside looking in.
Right.
So when you give this amazing advice, it's because you're able to see not all sides, because only God can see all sides,
Right.
but it's because you're able to see a lot more because you're on the outside looking in. Um, but sometimes you don't even realize that the advice that you're giving pertains to yourself because you don't understand your place in that kind of advice.
Right.
So
And
that's why, yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say that's for those who are unaware. What about those who are aware and yet they still don't take their own advice?
I don't feel upset. I don't feel away. It's difficult for me to care. That's when I start saying like that.
Hmm.
It gets really difficult for me to care because you are able to acknowledge the situation that you're in, and you actually can say out loud what you need to do to alleviate yourself of the issue. And
Hmm.
when you decide that that's not what you want to do, This is when Jennifer as a friend becomes somebody that, like, look, I don't want to hear anything about your issues because we've already talked about it,
Hmm.
and there's no need for us to continue on that path because I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
And it's difficult for me to care because we've already said what could be done to alleviate yourself of the issue. And instead of giving me more ammo or negative information about either the person you're dealing with, the family member, the boyfriend, the girlfriend, the friend, the bestie, to give me more negative information, it will make me want to say yet again, so why are we talking about this again? What are we
Right.
doing here?
Exactly.
What are we doing here?
I think it's a lot of times a sense of familiarity. I think it's a lot
Mhm.
of times, of course, the issue for many of us is that don't want to find ourselves alone. We don't want to have to start over again. We don't want to be lonely. We're used to a sense of normalcy with that person. And
Yeah.
when out that person, it feels like things will be out of whack. And you don't want to be taken out of your routine. We all get so tied up into this
Child.
routine, and a lot of times it's at our own detriment because we feel as though if we're not in our routine, then we're not ourselves. And we don't know how to function. We don't know how to do things. And, we have to get out of that mindset, especially when we're in a toxic situation.
Yeah.
Um, of course, I understand a lot of times we can be blind to those things. A lot of times we blind ourselves to those things. We're going to say that, oh, him ignoring me or him dismissing me is not that much of a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? He's a
All
headstrong
right.
guy. He's a man. He's the man. You know what I'm saying? What he says goes. And, I just have to play my part. It's so many different, variations of this type of situation.
Absolutely. Let me go ahead and get some comments in. Latoya says, Jojo, I'm on the flow. uh Tyrone's laughing with Aaron and Regina's laughing as well. Tyrone says, see things from a high, he meant higher vantage point. He made sure to say
Absolutely.
higher. Absolutely. Um, Latoya says, I don't like this church no more. I don't like this church no more. I'm going to Greater Bethel Jesus on the main line Missionary Baptist Church. They know how to treat people over there.
Okay. She sounded like that little boy. I'm tired of this church.
Let me tell you something. It wasn't even what he said that got me going. It's what everybody else, the reactions,
Mm.
and he said, oh, somebody said he said the word, or oh, he's talking, or praise God. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, somebody agreed.
Yeah, a grown
Okay.
person in the
For me, it was the way he delivered it that got
yeah.
me. He said it, and he said it with his head down, but right, but that shows he's tired, y'all. He is
It's the truth.
tired.
It was the
I'm
truth.
tired of this church.
I'm tired of this church.
I just hit my hand on the wall.
Oh no. But you know what? There's a big chance that Mama's been talking about it too.
Been talking about
Cause
what?
tired of this church. His
Oh,
mama.
oh, yeah, 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 yeah. I agree with that. He could have heard that. Could have
He
heard that
could
from
have,
Mama.
and then maybe she might have heard he might have heard the conversation. Like, shoot, I don't like that either.
Okay, he agrees. He
Okay.
ready to
Aaron said, Latoya, I would miss you too much. Don't leave me, sis. Mm,
go.
tears. Regina says, Sis Latoya, that church want 20% tithe. You
Ooh.
sure you want to go there?
Uh-oh.
And then
Okay.
they gonna call you and try to figure out why you ain't tithing if you don't tithe. Latoya says, and they
Honey,
and they
honey, don't get me to starting.
okay. Latoya says, and they sell fish sandwiches after church.
Oh, that's an incentive.
It is an incentive. I like fish sandwiches a lot.
That is an
And
incentive.
just to clarify and verify, she said sandwiches. Just want to make sure you know, Jonathan.
So, what condiment do you put on your fish sandwich, Jennifer?
I need For a long time, I used to just use mayonnaise
Mhm.
until I got into ketchup and mustard. It's ketchup and mustard is perfect with fish. It's got the
I,
sweetness and it's got
yes,
that.
tangy.
Yeah. And I don't need that much mustard. Don't give me too much. Don't go mustard crazy.
Okay, I need to try it with mustard as well. I always eat my fish sandwiches with ketchup. I feel like mayo is too much of a muted taste
Yeah,
for
it's not
fish.
enough. It's not
It's yeah,
enough.
it doesn't add anything to the sandwich whatsoever. Not the way that
But
it does with hamburgers. So yeah,
try it with ketchup, but put just a light little line of mustard in it. You understand what I'm talking about.
I
You'll
will.
hear
I
me.
will.
Regina says people need to want to do better. So heading here, I think she meant hearing good advice is always good.
Agree. Yeah.
Excuse, or maybe heeding. That's what heeding good
Yes.
advice. Thank you. It's always good, and I do agree. But sometimes the people that give advice don't have people to give them advice.
Right.
Regina says somebody cursed when he said that. I hollered. I would have hollered too. I would have enjoyed being in that, just being a fly on the wall, or just somebody in the pew for that moment.
Okay.
Oh,
Just to be in the space, honey. Just to feel the
mm,
energy.
okay, because whew, I wonder how well that church is doing now. Regina,
Hmm.
Latoya said, Regina, Pastor Do Right said he going to let me slide with the 10%.
Oh, okay. Has to do right.
So what's Pastor Do Right trying to do for that 10%? That's
Okay.
what I
Must
want
you
to know.
compensate, Pastor Do right? In
You
some
know,
other
maybe we could
shape,
just
form,
pray
or
that he's
fashion?
okay. Maybe we could just pray that he's doing right.
Yes.
Yes. Regina said, Latoya, his name is Pastor Do Done Gone Homeboy. Praise the Lord. All right. Regina also says, put some hot sauce on that sandwich. I'm sorry, I'm not a hot sauce kind of gal.
I'm not a hot sauce type of guy either. And I heard someone on Chopped say this, and it was during a chili episode.
Okay.
Spiciness ruins the experience of eating. And for me, that is so true because I feel like if I'm so concentrated on my mouth burning, how can I get into the beautiful taste of the food that I'm eating?
Let me tell you something.
It completely obliterates my palate. And I like it doesn't really do that, but I feel as though it does that. And it's all I can concentrate on is this is spicy, this is spicy. I can't concentrate on anything else.
For me, I will have to say I certainly agree. And but this is for me. I know everybody else is going to have their opinions. But when it comes to one time I had Joseph's gumbo. He was it a gumbo? Was that gumbo, Tyrone? I think it was gumbo. Anywho, it was spicy. It was made with the really spicy andouille sausage. But oh, okay. He said yeah. Okay. The problem is that it tasted so good, but I
Okay.
couldn't get it's like the spice, like my mouth was on fire. My nose was running and eyes running as well. It was just too
Wow,
much
that
going
was really
on.
spicy. Your nose was
Yeah,
running.
but it was good though. But I couldn't do much more.
See, and that
I
would just
couldn't finish it.
that would annoy the heck out of me. Annoy the bejesus
Yeah,
out of me, girl. Mm.
it's just like when I go to the movies. I don't go to the movies to cry. I go to the movies to have a good time. I don't eat
Right.
food to have my mouth scorching hot. Some people enjoy that feeling, and that's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah,
But it's
for
not
you.
for me.
You like it. I don't love it.
No, if you like it, I love it for you.
For you, right.
Uh, Latoya says, Jennifer, I heard Deacon Earl fish sandwiches be bussin'. I bet they are. I bet they are. I hope he don't try to bust nobody in the teeth either.
Right. It's funny how with fish sandwiches, we never hear any type of sides that go along with them.
Jonathan, you thinking?
What do you eat with it? What does one eat with a fish sandwich? That's a good question.
What goes in that plate?
Well, for me, when I go to Just Us with my dad, I get a fish sandwich with hash browns, aka fried potatoes with onions. Okay. That's how I eat my fish sandwich. I don't know about y'all.
Fried what?
Potatoes. Did I say taters just to be more country?
No, I like the potatoes. Potatoes.
Taters. Yeah.
Oh gosh, see this how you know. I never had to be high to play around with Jonathan when he was high. Oh my gosh. Good times, good times. Aaron says, I don't really eat fish. I got to try.
See, I was that same type of person. I did not get into fish whatsoever. But once I had a fried fish sandwich that was wonderfully seasoned, like
And
the
crispy.
seasoning must be on point for me to eat that
It
fish and
does.
enjoy it. It has to be seasoned because bland fish, there's nothing worse than that for me.
You got
Red
that right.
Lobster. But that's neither here nor there.
Y'all, please don't take our black cards or don't dislike us, but we do not like Red Lobster. The only person that
No.
loves Red Lobster in the house is Daddy. And he
Okay.
loves some Red Lobster.
No, thank you. The best thing they got is them Cheddar Bay biscuits. That's the only good thing they got on that menu.
I don't even like that. Tyrone do though.
I like them when they're hot.
Can you give me some garlic bread? That's all I want. Some garlic bread or some yeast rolls, something, nothing too serious. Tyrone says, Latoya, no, don't go. I got a turkey leg for you.
Uh-oh.
I just got some more barbecue sauce on them. Tyrone, I wish all of that was true because we be eating tonight. We're talking about oxtail, turkey legs, all that stuff. I want some. Latoya says, ooh, shoot, Tyrone, now you speaking my language.
All right.
And Tyrone says, I love hot sauce. It enhances the flavors.
If you say so.
It enhances the flavors for you. We had some Popeyes last night, and he certainly enjoyed a plate full of hot sauce with with his chicken. He does enjoy the hot sauce with the chicken. Regina says, no, you don't put a lot of hot sauce. You just put a tab for a hint of hot. No, that's not whatever. That's what I don't need it, but a lot of people do more than that.
Under any circumstances.
I be seeing people do like this. I'm gonna get this remote control, act like this is some hot sauce. That's how they do, like this.
Yeah.
Or they do like Rasputia putting salt on pepperoni.
Salt on pizza. No, when she grabbed it, when she reinforced her grip, honey. Had to turn that thing around, upside down. Yes, Rasputia.
Salt on pepperoni pizza. I will never get past that. I need to know the writers that said, why don't we have her putting salt on pizza?
Right.
Who thinks to do that? It would be one thing if she had like a mound of Parmesan cheese, because I think we'd all be close to doing that ourselves. But salt?
Salt. That is comedy right there.
And high blood pressure and cholesterol.
Yes.
Tyrone says, it ain't hot unless your nose running. Okay.
Why do I need to experience that?
It doesn't make me
sound pleasant in any way, shape, or form.
And you know what? When I want to eat, I want an experience and I want a pleasant one.
Yes.
And pleasant for me does not involve my mouth being on fire.
Because I enjoy eating so much, because it is one of the highlights of my day, I can't ruin it with spice.
No, thank you. Latoya says, Jennifer, now I don't get involved with that Pastor DeWright and Sister Shirley, what they got going on. Now the old lady church gang say they be doing more. Oh gosh, more than counting money. We ain't need to know that about that other church over there. We ain't need to know about that. Latoya says, I don't do nothing spicy at all. Can't enjoy the meal that way. Thank you.
Agreed.
We're on the same page with that, my sister.
Absolutely.
Regina says, Mount Husband puts Tabasco. Oh, she meant to say my, because she said MT. My husband puts Tabasco on everything, and his nose be running, his forehead be sweaty, and that's too much.
Oh yeah, like why do you have to put yourself through all that? Like, but
people
they like
really
it.
like it.
So,
People like the feeling, I guess. You know,
Mm,
I will never try to understand everybody else's joys and stuff like
no.
that. Tyrone says fries and coleslaw. Do you? What do you mean?
The
Oh,
sides for the fish sandwich.
okay, fries. Okay, that makes sense. And let's see what else. Regina says, Jennifer, don't act like you don't know about that tater salad, that that pie, that souffle. But I don't know about those things. That's the reason why I'm acting like that, because I don't. And that's okay. Um, and to be honest with you, when it comes to dessert and things like that, I like cookies, and I like my cookies medium rare, and I
So you
and
want them barely cooked?
a medium rare. It's a little soft on the inside.
I get that. Only if it's warm though. Only if
Yeah,
it's
if
really
it's warm,
warm when it's soft
that's
cooked.
that's all I'm talking about.
Oh, okay, okay,
That's
okay.
the
I
only
get
way
it.
to have it medium rare is if it's warm. Oh Lord. Okay. Okay. And when it comes to pie, I'll only do like apple pie. I might do peach, cobbler, but the crust has to be substantial. I have a texture issue. Okay. Cause so souffle is not even gonna go into my mouth. That's ridiculous. Regina laughed at the red lobster comment there. And Latoya says, tell Pops, let's go for some endless shrimp.
Oh, he'll be right along
He'll be
with you,
with
honey.
you. He said, let's ride out.
He will drive. Okay.
Okay. He got you.
Child.
Tyrone says, I used to put hot sauce on my pizza. Seriously, Tyrone?
Wow. Well, I mean, I used to think it was weird that people put ranch on pizza at school, but I
Now,
mean, but that does actually taste decent.
ranch does taste decent. If you want if you eating pizza and it's like the 17 billionth time you've had pizza and you want a little, razzle dazzle,
Yes.
you want
Razzle
to dip,
dazzle.
your crust in something, get some ranch. It'll work out
Right. I just use the extra marinara sauce. That's all.
because you're fancy and you can afford it. Anyway, Latoya says, Tyrone, what? That's what I said. Aaron says, Irish put salt on their pizzas. Not me. I take after my dad.
You know what I saw on Young Royals, which I still want everyone to see. It's based. It's a show that's based in Sweden. But it was
Mm-hmm.
this Spanish family that was speaking Spanish there. They put ketchup on spaghetti. They
Oh,
literally put
no.
ketchup on spaghetti.
That's weird.
That's really, really weird. And all of them did it. Everybody at the table, they had a big jug of ketchup at the table. Everybody put ketchup in the spaghetti.
God bless them and their taste buds.
My
But
thing is, I'm thinking that might not taste. You might not really notice the taste of the ketchup in there, to
it's
be
just
honest.
extra sweet. I want
Yeah.
marinara. I don't want
Yes,
ketchup.
marinara. Right.
Okay. And Aaron, I'm gonna need you to talk to Irish and say, do you want to live? Okay.
Mm.
Salt on pizza and don't let it be no pepperoni pizza and stuff. Why you putting salt on pizza?
Speaking
All
of, I
that
got some pizza
cheese,
right now waiting on me.
all
Honey.
that tomato stuff.
We going in.
Where you get the pizza from?
Pizza Hut. That's the only pizza that I really like. Pizza Hut.
Well, you don't like that stuff like what Daddy be liking? The
I eat those pizzas, but I don't enjoy them as much as I do Pizza Hut. Mainly because I love Pizza Hut's crust. That's what I love so much about Pizza
Okay.
Hut. Their crust is the best. And that's
I
what makes a
do.
pizza to me.
Gotcha. I feel you and I understand you.
And
I
Daddy
like
likes
both.
Daddy likes the Supremes and the thin crust, and I really don't like thin crust like that.
Yeah, I like a good. Well, me and Daddy, we always gonna ride together on a
Yeah.
lot of stuff, other than Red Lobster. Anyway, but yeah, I like both though. I haven't found like a good old world pizza place out here.
Hmm.
Now I like to go to Shiano's out in
Shiano's, yes.
Columbia. That's
Mhm.
good. And that other place that Daddy be going to, that's downtown,
I know what you're talking about.
Columbia. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know. Okay, they have some good pizza, and I like the sausage that's cut up like pepperoni.
Yes,
Ooh.
absolutely.
Okay. Got me thinking about my next trip to Colombia. All right. Toya says, I only eat the crust and filling. I don't like cooked fruit. Latoya, you're really making me feel kind of nice right now because now I feel like you're just as weird as me. That's awesome. Latoya says, now I put ranch. Now, ranch, I put that ish on everything.
Okay, I heard that.
Understood. And you know what? Ranch is the only thing that saves me from hot wings because ranch kind of like masks the spiciness
It
of a
does.
hot
Yes.
wing. Yeah. Tyrone says Selena was the first I knew to put hot sauce on pizza. I don't see why it needs it. I'm just saying. Um, Tyrone says fish and spaghetti is weird. It's an abomination.
I had fish and spaghetti at the restaurant that we ate at in Atlanta. And that spaghetti was nasty.
And I mean nasty. It looked like it came out of Chef Boyardee can.
Mm.
That's what it looked like. And it got me watching Gordon Ramsay, finding out like maybe we should go to a gourmet place for some spaghetti and stuff like that because oh child.
Mm.
Okay, Latoya says, but don't spaghetti already have tomato sauce in it? So when they were putting that ketchup in the spaghetti, did it already have marinara?
Yes, it did.
So they added ketchup on top of the marinara.
Mm-hmm.
For what? For extra sugar, salt, and everything else.
I guess so.
Latoya says, Tyrone, me too. And yes, it is. My Chicago folks love that combination. I knew it was a Midwest kind of thing. It's just so weird to me. Who thinks I'm over here having meat sauce, and sketty? We need to add vegetables, not another meat. What are we doing here? I just will forever find that weird. And until I find a good, I don't even, it's not for me. All right. And Tyrone said, Latoya said, Tyrone and their barbecue rib tips, OMG. Oh, wait, I missed this. Tyrone says Chicago can keep that, but I can take that Chicago deep dish pie. It's basically, that thing looked like lasagna with crust. Anyway,
Wow.
that's what it looked like to me. Ain't no shade. It's pizza for the most part. Anywho, thank you. I love how you guys talk so much up in these chats and make our show something.
Right.
So I would like to leave y'all with this. Wait, hold on. Latoya says, Jennifer, you see marinara in spaghetti instead of spaghetti sauce? It's spaghetti sauce, not marinara.
It's not.
My bad. Marinara go on pizza, right?
Yes.
So I need spaghetti sauce.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you for the clarification.
No problem.
Lord knows I needed it. Well, y'all, it's been real. Sometimes when somebody's yelling at you some advice, things that you don't see, make sure that you take a little time to open your eyes. And I'll leave you with this. For anybody that has that friend that you're trying to get through to them, that they are on a horrible path, this is what I want you to remember. As Pastor Greg would say, they will leave, they'll be done with it, it'll be over when it hurts enough.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
When it hurts enough, they'll move forward. I've had a good amount of male friends where they're with some horrible women. And I've had to tell them about their women's, and they'd be like, oh, you know what I'm saying, but it's like this, and you're not really understanding and stuff like, oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then a month later, I'm a leaver. I can't do this anymore. What happened?
Okay.
The same thing.
That's one of the most important things. We have to be there to support and comfort once that friend has made that decision to leave. We can't be the one
Absolutely.
to say that I told you so. We can't be the one to
Mm-mm.
say, finally, it's about time. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to do all of that. Be supportive when that
Absolutely.
and be happy for them because they found a maturity. They found that they need to put themselves first. So be happy for that
Yeah.
moment.
I do a
That's
good
a
job
moment
of
of
not making it.
celebration.
Yeah, I do a good job of not making it a big thing. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay. All right. And one thing I've had to say to some friends that look like they were just so head over heels in love, Jonathan.
Hmm.
I said I'll be right there for the wedding and the I'm about to say the funeral. Lord Jesus, I'll be there for the wedding and the divorce.
Oh,
Don't you worry,
wow.
I'll be right there. I have no problem saying those things because that's just how I feel.
Hmm.
And of course, it don't get past another 2 to 3 months. So you know. Tyrone says there is a difference. Thank you guys for clarifying those things unto me. And Latoya says, Tyrone, who is making the spaghetti in y'all house? Don't do that. Don't you do that. Don't do it. I Tyrone knows which one I like. The Prego, Ragu, one or the other. Anywho, Tyrone also says the more you know. Good night, everyone. And Latoya says, good night, broski. Peace and blessings. What do you have to say to round this up, Jonathan?
Um, whew. Self-reflection is extremely important for all of us. And when we don't take the time out to do a self-reflection, we tend to let life kind of run its course without us being present. And so we have to really have a moment of self-reflection to really understand where we are and how we're going to move forward. So reflect with yourself. It's not crazy to talk to yourself. It's definitely not crazy to talk to yourself, y'all. Talk to yourself and be one with thine self.
Absolutely
And
not.
check on yourself to make sure that you're okay. Am I okay? Am I okay? Was I okay with that situation that just happened in there? Or am I just saying that I was okay with the situation because that's my friend and I don't even want to hurt their feelings? You know what I'm saying? Self reflection is important for everyone.
Yeah, and it's okay to take a few days to realize some feelings that you've been having.
Hmm.
It's
Yes.
okay to take some time to cuz I know my husband, he's a thinking man. So when I get his opinion on things, sometimes I I know not to try to get it immediately cuz I might not
Hmm.
get a full answer. But if I ask like a few days later, I'll have like a fully formed thought process because he would have thought about it. Latoya wants to know who you texting, child. And and then she said, "Wait a minute, that ain't my place no more. My bad."
Oh, Lord, Latoya, don't
Latoya, you
say
like how I read that? That was real. It was really emotional. I did that
that.
just for you.
Because that's the space that she's in right now.
That's the space. That's where she's at right now. You feel that?
I
That's the
do.
space she's in. Um, Tyrone says, "In our house we shall serve spaghetti with spaghetti sauce." Thus saith T.D. McCullum. And I just want you guys to hear this, understanding that I've never tried to put marinara sauce inside spaghetti. I know what
It
it can
was
look like. I
it was
just
just a
don't.
little confusing. That's
It's
all.
just a
She's just
taste.
yeah. That's all
Yeah.
there is.
Aaron says, great advice. Thank you so much, Aaron. You're so amazing. Latoya says, Tyrone, ha ha ha. And that's on the bugs and the bunny. It's funny. Um, wait, hold on. You said I'm not okay. What's wrong, Tyrone?
Uh
And then Latoya says, I did, sis. You know my verbiage.
oh.
All right, y'all. It has been so real. I love you guys. I love the conversations that we're able to have. I love how we're able to talk freely and have no problem. We can take y'all down to our old church and just laugh at stuff.
Yes.
And I'm not gonna bring that up right now. I was thinking about coughing again. Anywho, let them know about yourself, Jonathan.
Yes, you can find me on social media. On Instagram, my Instagram is Jojo underscore speaks 3020. My Facebook is Jonathan Lee. My email is williamjonathanlee at gmail.com. I do have a YouTube channel of my own. It's called Jojo Speaks. Find me on YouTube. Just type that into the search bar. It should pop right on up. I post videos every Thursday night at 9:30 with hot topics and social commentary. So join us, subscribe, like, share, comment, all that good stuff. JoJo Speaks on YouTube, Thursday nights at 9:30, y'all.
I am the Light of the Leo. All you have to do is type in at the Light of the Leo to YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. I'm mostly on TikTok, so if you sending me videos, I'm gonna catch them way faster on TikTok than, than Instagram or Facebook. So please send those messages there. That'll be awesome. I'm on TikTok. I'm on TikTok. Anywho,
She be on.
and I've been sending mama stuff too.
Take her off. Take her off. Take her off. That's such an underrated Beyonce song.
Yes, it is. Oh yeah, I've been sending mama stuff and all that stuff on TikTok. She actually been catching it. Anywho, okay. Oh Lord, Latoya said, Tyrone, blink if you need help. Blink twice if you need help. And Tyrone says, I'm hungry after talking about all this food. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's like we ain't got no oxtail, no turkey leg up in here. Latoya says Tyrone sis just misspoke. LOL. She said she know the difference. Why? Latoya says Tyrone, you see you shouldn't have shared your turkey leg. Aaron says, this has been wonderful. Thanks for another great night. No problem. We love you guys dearly. You love him, Jonathan?
Love y'all so much.
Thank you guys for joining us. I'll be right here next Monday at 9 p.m. If you have anything that you want us to talk about, I have no problem hearing it. Hit me up in preferably my TikTok DMs, or you can go to Instagram and I'll see it eventually, as well as Facebook, and I'll see it yet again eventually. All right. Latoya says JoJo sleepy, spending all his time with boo number 2. All right. Y'all be blessed and keep it real in these streets. We love you. Continue to truth with yourself. Y'all have a great night now. Yeah.
And that's how we roll.
It is how we roll. Where you get that from, Jonathan?
From Latoya, from The Apprentice. Isn't that what she said when she was backing up Nene?
Latoya Jackson.
Yes.
And that's how we roll.
Okay.
Oh, no. Aaron says I can't have TikTok, Jen. Understood, sis. It's okay. All right. Bye.
Bye.